what's going on, all my gamers, all my Zena Zone Zero gamers? So, I just seen the post a few days ago, right? It was when I made the Tech Tone video. I thought, oh, this would be kind of funny. There's just these random ass kids that just, for some reason think that Zena Zone Zero is in fact a Gooner game. And I was like, okay, I might as well just make fun of them because Techie, he was telling them that they're being dumb, and they were. There's no there's no reason to beat around the bush. Fuck them kids. Anyways, I was just going through, social media as I have been going through for the past few days, and I was like, man, I'm coming across this a lot more often than I should be. That's kind of weird. Why have people suddenly started deciding that Zena Zone Zero is a Gooner game? And it kind of made me really ponder this. Not really ponder this. It just had me thinking about it. People were bringing up a lot of good points in the comment section of that video. Yes, I'm sorry I clickbaited you guys. I don't actually hate Tectone. I think he's probably, hey, we all pay tribute to the top. Am I right, chat? Anyways, so I wanted to actually look at this, and I was like, man, this seems to be, I've seen one on TikTok, I've seen it on Twitter, I've seen it everywhere, and it just doesn't make any sense to me, because when you look at Zena Zone Zero, sure, they have things that you can do with what's her name, with Jane Doe, like this. Why does it jiggle like that, bro? Game of the year right here, just because of this. And yes, they have all this jiggle physics, of course, right? They have Grace, whose her sports bra can't hold her tits. They have Rena. They have Ellen Joe, and hey, it's what it is. They gave her huge honkers. Don't make it my fault like I did it or something. I would have still done it, but that's not the point. Anyways, and they have all these other characters like Nicole, and it's making people talk about, oh, this is pretty much a Gooner game now. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this. Actually, I know exactly how to tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you how to this. This is like not even at all that bad. Like, I don't know, what is it about Hoover Verse people? And I'm not saying Hoover Verse people like, oh, those disgusting people who play Hoover Verse games. No, I'm included in that. I'm with you guys. When we talk about Genshin players and hunky Starbucks players and them Zena Zone Gooners, that's me. Chat, I'm in that. I'm in these front lines with you guys. I am playing these games alongside you guys, but it's like, I don't know if it's just weird Twitter people or people on TikTok, which, I can't lie to you guys, it's not going to be the smartest place to find. It's not going to be the place to find the smartest people. But people are just starting to find that these games are too raunchy. And I'm just like, guys, have you heard of a game called Nikkei? It has things like this, where the skin is kind of too NSFW to where they can't actually show it on YouTube. And I believe it is because they don't want to get demonetized. They still want to monetize that video, so they have it censored. And it is the funniest thing ever. But there's also games like Azur Lane. I don't even think I can show you guys the skins from Azur Lanes. But, to that effect, it's not New Jersey is waifu. New Jersey's my girl. It's who I picked. I don't know why, but maybe I'll find another girl. I gotta go through all my ships, bro. I need to find me that one that I'm gonna keep forever. But yeah, and we look at other games. Of course, you look at Honkai Star Rail. It is kind of in the middle, right? I think the Honkai Star Rail is kind of where they sort of dipped their toes in it. You have Kafka. You have Sparkle, who shows her feet a lot. That's kind of weird. Black Swan. Who else? I'm trying to think of other characters that are super sexy. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. But they're there. Trust me. They're all there. And it just seems like they kind of dip their toes in it. Now, with Genshin, I was going through the Archon quest, and I had been just lost in thought, and then all of a sudden I'm in a scene with Malvika. I know that this game is the most tame, and people will say, no, there's no Gooner stuff in Genshin Impact. I could not stop staring at her tits, and it is not my fault. It is quite literally, they have the camera in a way where her tits are just showing all the time. Whenever Malvika's whenever Malvika's on screen, her tits are showing. And when it's not showing her tits, it's showing her ass. This game is quite literally starting to go down that road with Malvika. Now, I feel like it's just her. Of course, you have people like the Shogun, who is dressed provocatively, Lisa, who wants to do inappropriate things to you, and all these other kind of characters. I guess Yaimiku is quite literally a peddler of corn. That is what she does. She sells dojins. It's canon, chat. We all know that it's canon. And so I feel like Zena Zone Zero is kind of them more breaking into that mold in a way that they have been trying to inch towards slowly. And now it is finally there with Zena Zone Zero. We have Nicole, we have Grace, who, even though she isn't that weird and not that sexualized as a personality, she has huge tits. Rena is not in any way sexualized as a character-wise, but the way they make her, she bounces uncontrollably. Jane literally has panty shots every time her end screen comes up, or anytime I get a wipeout on Jane Doe, I'm just like, oh, well, there's her panties, there's her ass. I didn't ask for it, but there it is. And she, of course, is a maid with huge tits. And then there's Jane Doe, who, to be quite honest, I feel like Jane Doe's outfit is somewhat more practical than a lot of the sexual characters in like Nikkei or in like Azur Lane. She's quite literally just in shorts and a jacket and probably nothing else underneath, but still, she's in practical clothing. She just, bounces a lot, but everything bounces in that game. I'm pretty sure you could probably find a point where Billy Kid bounces in that game. I don't know. It just seems funny that people think that they just think this of Zena Zone Zero. And I do want to say that it is not like they're going down this road permanently. This is like the one and only character that is pretty much leaning into it, where she interrogates someone in a way that I wish it was me. Yes, chat, I wish it was me. I said it. I'm not scared. Are you scared? You ain't scared either. You know you want it to be you. Why you acting like you scared? You ain't scared. You'd rather be Seth getting pegged by her. I know I would. I'm honest about it, chat. You gotta just be honest with yourself. You would. I'd lick the apple after she licked it. I'd eat it out of the trash can. Okay, that's probably going too far. But, when you look at the characters coming up next, you look at Caesar. She's not in any way like this. And same with Bernice. They're not like this. Now, sure, Crown is insanely hot and has big tits, but that's just to sell the character. Her personality is not in any way that's inappropriate or any way that's weird. She's a leader. She acts like a leader. And she is a biker, so she acts like how she acts. It's not like it's getting weird with this character. So I think people just need to relax. Enjoy the game. Don't just start shaming people for Zena Zone Zero just because Jane Doe came out. You played Jane Doe too. I don't know why you acting different, bro. People are out here like, oh, Jane Doe this, Jane Doe that. Bro, you have that video favorited. Go through your likes. Show me that Jane Doe art. You know it's in there. I don't know why you're lying to me. Bro, I'm not going to judge you. I'm here with you. I have her art in my likes too. I have Jane Doe videos favorited as well, bro. I have reactions. You guys can see how I reacted. You guys will know how it is. So I just want you guys to be honest with yourselves and be honest with each other and know that we are in this together. We are gooning to this game. Not together, not in the same room. Please don't make that. And then, okay, that is way too far. But still, we all are enjoying these characters. And I think we all just need to slow it down a bit and relax. I'm sure Twitter won't take that to heart at all. They're all going to be, miserable. Who gives a fuck? Chat, us here on YouTube, everyone here on YouTube, even though I may have upset some people because I clickbaited them, I'm sorry. I will keep doing it. Anyways, chat, let me know what you guys think. Has this at all changed your perspective of Zena Zone Zero? Have you guys ever stopped playing it? I know a lot of people don't stop playing it, and I hope you don't stop playing it, because if you don't stop playing it, I will keep making videos about it. I will be right here on Twitch, on youtube.com/thebluedemonrin. Anyways, chat, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you gamers in the next one.